It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game,
not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
He'll take the option to the right on second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up fourth down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're gonna down this one at the 5. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one, oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover, the defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's Henry on the option. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the... in this league.
He takes off left on this second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with third down and 5. Out of the gun, Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Bullock's kick is good. Only a solitary field goal, so... Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Motioning the tight end now. Mahomes on first and 10. Into traffic, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Second and 6 coming up here. Play action, Mahomes. He's going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Back to the air, Mahomes. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The drive begins with Henry. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens trying to make some noise before halftime. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's an option left. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
This is Henry on second. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Look at this, another option play to the left. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll start this series with an option left. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. Their defense has really kept him in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He's going left on the option, and he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Baltimore lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Picked up at the 38, and a big hit on the return to stop him cold. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Pacheco on the toss right side. And that's good for a gain of 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Looking to throw Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Mahomes. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. But the defense is real. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And oh, he got it. Interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, they're going option to the left side. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Takes it in at the 26. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. From the 47. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now it's Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens with a 16-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Option headed to the left on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 2nd and 3 now. Trying an option here, play to the left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give to Henry. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Short side option here, he's running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Here's an option right side on 3rd down. And he's brought down after a short gain. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. He's gonna run for it. It's an option right. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. First and 10, it's Mahomes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one.